Matt's an interesting boss. Let me explain that. He's a great boss, great, but he's also like a good friend. So it's, thank goodness everything, we get along and everything's good. You know, because like you get that awkward boss friend relationship thing, but so far it's working out perfectly. So I will be at Miniwargaming for a while yet, making lots of awesome videos. Maybe not awesome, but good videos, with a few awesome mixed in there. It's hard for me, like comedians are funny on command, right? They like go up and they know they're gonna be funny. But with me, it's kind of just, if I want to try to be funny, I'm not. But if I just like lose myself in what's something I'm doing, just funny stuff happens. People find it funny. But like if I think too hard about it, then just nothing happens. So I think that's why people like the banter bant rep, because when I'm like voice recording, like I can't get into it enough for the funny stuff to just come out. More, I guess, more random than funny. And it's just because it's random, it's funny. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking a bunch of crap. Who knows? Hordes are awesome. Big creatures that smack around warjacks. Some have big, massive jaws to bite. Lol. Dan, try Vallejo Metallics, as I found them better, especially the gold. However, the new GW paints are out, so whatever you like, and I paint. Actually, the paints just arrived, like a couple days ago. But, I don't know. We'll open them eventually. You should playtest all the armies with your Legos, see which one which you like the best. I don't have that kind of time. You know how long it takes to play a game of Warhammer or War Machine? Too long. You pick the army that has the coolest looking models, because for you. Because if you have the cool looking models, that's what'll keep you painting. Because if you have this like fun, if you have models that you absolutely hate, but they're fun to play, you'll never get through painting them. But if you can find something that's fun to play, but also has awesome models that you can just get into and you love, then you'll get through painting them a lot quicker. And then you'll enjoy when you're playing them, you just look down at it, you're like, look at these awesome miniatures. And then it makes it more fun to play too. That's my feel of it. And then, of course, you could always paint them to the point where you like them more. If you don't like the models too much, you can always paint them up and make them better. Meh. So one guy, more focused, you have the Squire. 2 points. Maybe. I'll think about it. Because the focus would be pretty sweet. Because you can do it, I was reading up like the rules, so you can like, a couple, like I think you have like 4 focus on it, or 4 points on it, and once per turn, you can transfer one of those to the Warcaster. Although, yeah, no one really, maybe they'll pick it off. Probably not, but that's 2 points. That could be like 2 other models doing something else, like 2 other infantry. So, maybe like on a bigger, when focus is a lot more important, when I have maybe more warjacks to allocate. Because then I'm also thinking of getting just like the gun mages, and then they can jack marshal as well, so there's another jack there. And so, I don't know. Again, once I start playing this week, then I'll know a lot more solid what I like, what I want, so what I lack in my army as well. Because I'll be going against Khador for Matt, and those are all just close combat, so I'll see if I have enough buffering or if I need more skirmishy shooting to who knows what. But we'll figure it out together. I always feel like I'm boring you guys. But if you're painting, then, you know, you'd be bored anyways, so. I find when you paint, like I like want to put on a movie. You're like, okay, so put on a movie, start painting, but you have to like watch a movie that you've watched like at least like 5 times before. And so you just look down and you're like watching, you look up for like a few good parts. Otherwise you're just like, at least I do, I get distracted easily and I really get into stories. So okay, this is, yeah, I'll admit it. Okay, so there's this set of books that has some movies out with it about these sparkly vampires called Twilight, which is just, I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't really like it, but I've read all the books. And it's because I read the first, no, wait, what happened? No, I saw the first movie because my sister wanted to watch it. Yeah, no, I'm telling the truth. And it was more of a, this movie is so bad, you have to watch it. I'm sorry for the few of you who do like Twilight. Well, just difference of opinions, I guess. But there's a lot of movies that I absolutely hate and a lot of other people like. So I'm not like condemning you or anything. Like if you like Twilight, good for you. That you can enjoy it, great. That's fine. I don't think less of you. But anyways, I enjoy watching the movie because it was so like, I had a good laugh out of it. Anyways, as I was, because my sister and my mother had read the books, and they thought they were pretty decent. My sister said that the movie just ruined the books, like it was just terrible. Like, I remember all the girls being like, "Oh, Edward, he's so awesome," and then they watched the movie and they're like, "Oh, what a terrible Edward! Oh, it was terrible." I really don't care about it. But anyways, I watched it and then I get sucked in so easily. I was like, I knew the story. I knew the first part of the story. And so then I wanted to know the rest of the story. No matter how terrible or how good it is, I want to know the rest of the story. And so I ended up reading the second book. Then I read the third book. And then I read the fourth book. And then, out of curiosity, I've watched all the movies. Just out of curiosity to see what they decided to put in or not. And I wanted to see like the weirdness of the acting. Just like how up and down or whatever. Just to see how bad or how good it gets. So far, I've had plenty of laughs. Especially with that character who plays Bella. She's like the worst actress ever. She's just so terrible. No expression, no emotion or acting. She tries really hard sometimes, but it's just funny when she does. Anyways, enough of that. Make sure to leave pictures so we can see. Okay, I always say I will, but I never do. I might. No guarantees, guys. We'll see if I remember at the end of this. And maybe, well, you'll see more of them when I start playing with them. So maybe just wait for the battle reports. When we like focus in on the armies, you'll get a good look at them then. And that'll be soonish. So this upcoming week. Or wait, it's Monday. Whoa, that was weird. It was a weekend. For some reason I thought it was like Thursday. But the last couple, no, I have. Okay, this week. This will be probably uploaded tomorrow on Tuesday. And so this week, by the end, you'll probably have at least one battle report out. What is this? No, I don't want that. Now that I've done the white, I want to do more white. All right. So I'm gonna go scorched brown on the gun, like old style gun. And then the mithril silver on the metal parts. And then I'm gonna start doing all the little decorative details. And hopefully have one guy done for you guys. So we've talked about Dungeons and Dragons, we've talked about Twilight, this is the randomest vlog ever. If you guys wanted me to talk on a subject, I can't guarantee I'll know anything about it, but if I do, I'll try to talk on it. You guys can comment on it next time I do a vlog. I'll be painting the next vlog will probably be the next 4 long gunners and the Black 13th, which will be ended up being like one of the long gunners again. but no, I might. Now, before I start another vlog, I'm probably gonna finish all the long gunners and then do one of the Black 13th. Maybe. And then the next vlog, I'll do the other ones. Or maybe I'll just do the Black 13th, just start to finish. I mean, start to nowhere near finish of picking out the colors. Because I want to incorporate some green into them somehow. I don't know, some dark green. Just they're kind of shady figures. They do all those dark deeds, and green just kind of seems like an evil color, like a sinister color. So just some dark, almost like a tinge of green into the blackish green cloaks. That seems like a good idea. I think I've seen that on the internet. What people have painted up, I really liked it. So I think that is what I will try to do. All right. Hey Dan, as you get into it more, you might have more strategic or tactical things to say, but at least in Warma Hordes, wow, I need to learn how to talk. For the most part, you can get away with building an army solely based on the models you like. Not really going to be a tournament force, but you can always figure out ways to use disparate units and models. I guess what I'm getting at is that you don't have to spend days planning your force if you don't want to, and you'll still have a chance at winning. And of course, with my superior brain and tactics. That'll help as well, right? Right, guys? Maybe not? Let's see. I've done about 14 battle reports. I think that's what we're at right now. A few need to be uploaded still, and I need to edit some. And out of the 14, I've tied a few. I think I've tied 2 of them. So that brings us down to 12. Do I have over a 50% win rate? I'm not sure. I think I'm about there, maybe at 55. Although sometimes I bring fun lists and try to have more fun than just win outright. Although I can't really use that as an excuse because I do try to win fully even when I bring those lists. So I don't know. I think I'm a decent player. I won a tournament at Miniwargaming before. Of course, I do play orcs, so some people argue that that's just, easy to win with orcs. Just build a big army, run at the opponent, kill them, call it a day. Which is essentially the tactics of orcs. That's all you do. But the tactics come in of who you want to charge, and do you hold back a turn before you charge, and stuff like that. And so there is tactics for orcs. There's plenty. And knowing what your guys can kill or how much of a risk it is to charge different units. And just being familiar with all that, there's plenty of tactics for orcs. And a knowledgeable player will be able to do loads more than a non-knowledgeable player. But in a general sense, the main tactics of the army I've played is to charge in as quick as possible and kill everything before they kill you. I don't have a problem with. I find it really fun. Gun is done. There's like this big blob of pewter. Maybe it's just part of the gun. It's like the molded part into the gun. I'll just paint it all brown. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, gun is not done. That part's hiding from me. Oh wait, no, wait, yeah, no. Shoot, wait. Where? All right, let's do the silver, do the metal. Better idea of what is left to paint. I'll miss you and your orcs, Dan. Aw, thanks, Soft Spot. I, however, will not miss me, because I will be with me. Just take solace in that fact. I'll always be with me. Don't worry. I don't know if that made any sense or not. Ha! I lick my brush also. With paint still on? Oh no. Talking and painting takes practice, but also painting with someone can be good. Long gunners, I would say give them gray or green coats, and you could use the gray or green for all the clothing or armor to be blue. Use Mechrite red for the base coat, the red parts, and add lighter shade on top. You never know with Mechrite red, blah, 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 blah. Sorry to blah, blah, blah through your comment. The Retribution have a Japanese theme, so some symbols and stuff also on it. Good luck, have fun blowing things up with Cygnar. And, oh, by the way, my battle mages move things around, hee hee. I don't get why that's funny. Maybe just because it's really fun to move stuff around with battle mages? Is there an innuendo that I don't get there? No, probably not. I don't think so. I think we're all clean here. Oh, I get what that is. It's so hard to see. I don't even need to paint it well. I paint you silver. Do, 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 do. What is the only orc model you have not built? Did I say there was only one that I haven't built? Maybe I just pause in the middle of a sentence. I do that a lot. You know, and there's that one thing that and I just trail off and no, I think I said the only models I haven't built, but I probably mumbled so it sounded like model instead of models. There's a few I haven't built. Actually, wait a minute. Let's talk about this. So I've never built a war buggy. I probably won't anytime soon. They don't really fit into my army because I like bikes and Devcopters and Storm Boys too much. And so there's really no place in my fast attack choices. But I might, depending. But probably not anytime soon. So I haven't built that. I've got grots, not painted of course, but I have them. I've recently built a flash kit, although he is yet to be painted as well. I have, what else is there? Well, I haven't built any, like some of the special characters like Zagstruck or commandos. I've never built any commandos. Do not have them. They're really popular in a lot of people's armies. A lot of people request Tactica on them, and for me to field them. And those commandos, I want to make one of those like inventive ones like you see on the internet that like are like all behind like bushes and like arms coming out of tires, that kind of stuff. Like I want to do something fun like that with my commandos instead of just buying the regular ones. I'll probably buy a Cygnar because he would be awesome to use. You know, throw Gazcol in that squad, come on in. He breaks off, blows up half the vehicles that are hiding in the corner. Especially because most people are experienced at dealing with my speed freak army, so they just hug the sides of the board. If I mix them with some commandos in there, that'd be sick. A lot of fun. And super effective. So there's that. I don't know what else. I think I've done just about everything else. Oh, Mega Knobs. I've never built Mega Knobs. Although I do want to collect them eventually. See, like, I want everything in the Ore Codex, but there's too much. There's too much. And I already have like 5,000 points worth. We will have to see. Now, how did I do this?